Welcome to lesson 21 of A Course in Miracles. I am determined to see things differently. I am determined to see things differently. And this lesson once again follows up from the lesson 20. I am determined to see. Okay, and this idea and this lesson brings our power back. And I know that it just feels like a responsibility, but I always say responsibility and power are connected. When I am responsible of the way I see, I also hold the power to my freedom, really, the power to feel more peace if I see things differently. Until now, I've been thinking that I don't have that power. That yes, that's what they did to me. Yes, that's how she is. And what they did to me stuffed me up forever. And how she is makes me angry or upsets me or makes me sad every single time. Like a victim, like we've been feeling victims of situations, victims of people, whereas now this lesson brings us back the power. I am determined to see it differently. I am determined to see things differently, and this is our commitment to. I had enough suffering. I had enough that my mind is always driving me crazy, because this is what we've been identifying until now. Our thoughts, the types of thoughts that I have, what sort of emotions do they bring, and what if my thoughts are not real? What if my perceptions are not real? Nothing that I see means anything unless the meaning that I give. So everything comes back to me. Whether I like it or not, everything comes back to me. And this lesson, I am determined to see things differently. This is my commitment, it's my determination, it's my decision that I had enough of seeing the things the way I see it. Because the way I see it brings suffering, brings pain, brings loneliness. It's such a heaviness sometimes, the way we see our world, the way we see our relationships, and really our most intimate relationships. So what if I said, okay, well, I had enough of all this, and I am determined to see things differently. So one of the things with this session is that once again there's a bit more structure. The course asks us to do this practice more regularly, to spend a minute, or two, at different times throughout the day, and really go through, ideas, beliefs in our heads. And you'll see that as soon as you connect to yourself, then the memory of someone will come to your mind. The emotions that you feel towards someone will come to your mind. The judgment that you have towards someone or something will come to your mind. And this, when it comes to your mind, this is when we put the stop here and we go, I am determined to see things differently. And you can be specific. So if someone comes to your mind, you go, and that's her, so and so's names. You can say, I am determined to see so and so differently. And you can go as many people as they come to your mind. I am determined to see my health differently. I am determined to see my anger differently. I am determined to see this situation differently. I am determined to see this pandemic differently. Yes. So just a beautiful practice. Make sure you really connect to the practice, and really see if you can connect to the peace that you feel when you just surrender and go, I am determined to see things differently. Because just by saying these words, it just feels that the heaviness and the burden just is lifted, because it's like saying, the way I see it is not correct, even though I see it with my eyes, even though she's behaving or he's behaving that way, even though I turn on the news and this is what's happening, even though, you know, this is what's happening. I am seeing it with my eyes. But the Course is saying, but no, we're learning to see beyond our physical eyes, and this is your opportunity. So I am determined to see whatever you're challenged by differently, and see how you go. And remember that your wish and your commitment is to achieve inner peace, inner peace in your mind, in your emotions, in your relationships, because you're realizing more and more throughout the lessons of the Course the lack of peace that you really have, that you truly have, that you haven't realized. Until now, you thought you were victim of everything around you and everyone around you. Now, the key is given to you, and it's now for you to use. It's now you got the power to use it. So enjoy lesson 21, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 22.